We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Bo Bichette is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
And that's over, 2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hey. 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Cavan Biggio, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the...
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. On to the shortstop, but thrown away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope, outside. Hey! Count 2-1.
Biggio at second. Gurriel is over at first with one away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First pitch on its way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-2 fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him, and he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Previous history with Blake Snell, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And 2. Here it is.
One ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Austin Meadows stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Meadows is retired, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman.
Up next for the Rays, Michael Brasso. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting first, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ryu gets the sign. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They're down 2-0. So digging in now, Danny Jansen. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Bichette, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here comes the 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Coming to the plate now, Cavan Biggio. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0. To the Jays left fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
First and second now, 1 man out. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-2. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Jansen rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Hernandez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To his left, it's knocked down at third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Kiermaier, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Willy Adames, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Two men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, two pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a two-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball two. Second and third here, one man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Ready on 0-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big two-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Meadows, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ryu comes set. 2-1 on its way.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So stepping in, Michael Brasso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set, the 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Jays lead it 3-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the 3rd
So
baseman.
digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. It's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 on its way.
Count 3-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Up next is Danny Jansen as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 1. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Yandy Diaz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Now the pitch.
Well, that's off the plate. I got to count 2-2.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. High in the air down the right field line. On the run is Hernandez, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jose.
So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's set, and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 3-2. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
So, Bichette.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Ready now, Kevin Biggio. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. In there, 3-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that is off the wall.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Weakly hit to third. He's got to hurry, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So here's Mike Zunino as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Throw over to the bag. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Bichette's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They trail 3-2. Andrew Kittredge, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Travis Shaw.
First offering on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Griffith.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And a barehanded pickup, not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're up 3-2. At the plate, Michael Brasso. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Three and 1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Still a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. The 1-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. A.J. Cole enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, A.J. Cole.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
From the stretch, Hunter Renfroe started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A runner at first with no outs here. A wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two. Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kevin Kiermaier is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. From the stretch. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brasso. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 7th inning coming up. The Rays 4, the Blue Jays 3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Striding in once again, Rendell Grichuk. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Meadows moving back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Diego Castillo comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
number 63, Diego Castillo.
Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6, the Rays 4. Wilmer Font gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 63, Wilmer Font.
So striding forward now, Yandy Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
This one's down to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Joy.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
1-0 pitch is a breaking ball in off the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's for Tampa Bay. The right fielder.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they move out in front 7-6.
He got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now, Willie Adames.
Shortstop, Willie.
And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Meadows moving back at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The batter, second base, Kevin.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And that misses. 2-1. Two and two.
2-2. Yeah.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. This is line to left. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and we are tied 7-7. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. to 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Jansen over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our two starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Michael Brasso. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A ball and no strikes. Hit to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. This remains a 7-all tie. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in and looking for more, Rendell Grichuk. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fouled away. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0.
Count 3-0.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, right fielder,
John Curtis takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 84, John Curtis.
Brandon Drury will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3, Brandon Drury.
Teoscar Hernandez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Now the 0-2 pitch, pulled high in the air out to left field. Meadows comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
Reese McGuire will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10.
Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. McGuire is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate. Curtis, once a Minnesota Twin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce. If he is going to get that multi-year, he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. All squared up in St. Pete through 8.5. The Rays have a chance to walk it off. Anthony Alford will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing third base, number 30.
Brendan Drury remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Number 3, Brandon Drury.
Reese McGuire will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Elvis Luciano enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and set to go is the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. And the pitch. 4-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Possible winning run on first, one man away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Rays strand just the one. Still tied 7-7. Bo Bichette will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter by 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. This remains a 7-all tie. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
And the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Jordan Romano takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The second baseman, Michael Brasso.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Michael Brasso, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
No, he came through clutch. No, he came through clutch.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. John Curtis takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.